It's time for the Cover Price Film Spotlight. It's Madam Web Top 10 Key Comic Books. Welcome to the Cover Price Series Spotlight featuring the Madam Web Top 10 Key Issues. Zez. While many characters have gone by the Spider-Woman or Madam Web moniker, Cover Price has distilled this into the top 10 issues that we suspect will be the most crucial elements of the Madam Web movie. Note, this list is in order of Sony Pictures Madam Web's supporting characters and their key issues to the lead characters, ending with the titular character in the top spots. Market values are as of February 2024. Visit coverprice.com, COVRPRICE.com for today's current values. You want to know what your comics are worth? Coverprice.com tells you the raw and slabbed value for all the comics in your collection, updated daily. At number 10, Amazing Spider-Man Annual Number 5, Marvel 1968. This issue features the first appearance of Mary Parker, a CIA agent and mother of our favorite wall crawler. This key issue is currently valued at a raw near-mint FMV $75, $3,600 for a CGC 9.8. She and her husband Richard were killed whilst on a secret mission when their son, Peter Parker, was only an infant. The ever-talented Emma Roberts will portray Mary Parker, and Madam Web is set in the early 2000s, placing it before Venom, Morbius, and Kraven in the Sony Shared Universe timeline. At number 9, it's Amazing Fantasy 15, Marvel 1962, and yes, this is the one that started it all, the first appearance of Spider-Man, Aunt May, Uncle Ben, Flash Thompson, and the death of Uncle Ben. It's currently at a near-mint FMV of $18,600 and $3,600,000 for a CGC 9.8.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
Are you afraid that I'm going to turn into some kind of criminal?
With great power comes great responsibility. Created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, this grail of an issue is where it all starts, and currently, it is expensive. Everybody knows the impact of Uncle Ben's death on Peter Parker's origin. There would be no Spider-Verse if not for this first appearance, and Adam Scott will bring the young Ben Parker to the screen with hopefully more story to tell than the trailer reveals.
Guilty as charged with the story.
Number 8, Amazing Fantasy 1, 2004, Marvel 2004. It's the first appearance of Arana Corazon. It's currently at a raw near-mint FMV of $21 and $83 for a CGC 9.8. This 2004 reboot of Amazing Fantasy number 1 is Arana's debut as Spider-Girl, a Brooklyn gymnast who gains her powers after being struck while saving a stranger from the Spider Society. She is granted enhanced speed, strength, agility, and the ability to manifest an exoskeleton, just like me. Isabelle Marcet portrays her in the Madam Web film, and her very, very, very brief appearance in the trailer has fans itching for more. They certainly couldn't have less.
This is so weird. How do you live like this? At
number 7, it's Amazing Spider-Man 30, Marvel 2001. It's the first appearance of Moreland and Ezekiel, currently at a raw near-mint FMV of $32 and $125 for a CGC 9.8. Debuting in Amazing Spider-Man 30, legacy number 471, Sticklers, Ezekiel Sims became a persistent adversary for Spider-Man after receiving spider powers from a mystical priest in Peru, as is so often the case.
Ezekiel Sims is a fascinating villain. He seeks out a secret tribe in Peru who possess inhuman strength and health.
I've been searching for that spider for years.
Ezekiel introduced mysticism to the Spider Universe and the exploration of spider totems. Tahar Rahim's portrayal of Ezekiel promises a revenge-driven narrative, adding depth to the character's arc.
What do you want from me?
I have no idea what those girls are coming.
Why don't you want from me?
I think he can see into the future.
What are you want?
Number 6, Edge of the Spider-Verse. Number 5, Marvel 2014. First Ezekiel as Spider-Man, currently at a raw near-mint FMV of $44 with $155 for a CGC 9.8. In an alternate reality, Ezekiel Sims becomes Spider-Man following Peter Parker's demise by Moreland and the Inheritors on Earth 4? Although this version of Ezekiel is not expected in the film, his attire in the trailer, while it resembles iconic Spidey suits for all you Easter egg or Easter web watchers.
In the future, those girls are going to destroy me.
Number 5, Spectacular Spider-Man 262, Marvel 1998. First appearance of Martha Franklin, aka Maddie Franklin, currently at a raw near-mint FMV of $6, $84 for a CGC 9.8. Martha Franklin gained her powers through an arcade ritual involving ancient relics called the Power of Five. Despite the risk, Maddie became Spider-Woman. Celeste O'Connor portrays Maddie in the Madam Web film, with the potential to shine based on trailer glimpses.
I can see the future. Oh, what the hell? She didn't see that coming?
At number 4, it's Amazing Spider-Man 5, Marvel 1999. First appearance of Maddie Franklin as Spider-Woman. Currently at a Ron Neerman FMV of $23, $90 for a CGC 9.8. Whilst filling in for Peter Parker during a Spider-Man break, we all need them, Maddie Franklin takes up the mantle of Spider-Woman. Often changing her costumes, she settles on a black and red bodysuit. And we look forward to seeing Celeste O'Connor's take on this character.
You almost ran me over.
At number 3, Marvel Superhero Secret Wars number 6, Marvel 1984. First cameo of second Spider-Woman, Julia Carpenter. Currently at a Ron Neerman FMV of $17, $78 for a CGC 9.8. Injected with a blend of spider venom and plant extracts. Sounds familiar? Julia Carpenter gains spider-like abilities. Created by Jim Shooter and Mike Zeck in 1984, Julia has been a prominent figure in the Marvel Universe for years, like about 40 or something. I mean, that's math.
Oh, icky. Oh, this I've got to see.
At number 2, it's Marvel's Superhero Secret Wars number 7, Marvel 1984. First appearance of Spider-Woman, Julia Carpenter. Currently at a Ron Neerman FMV of $15, $251 for a CGC 9.8. Julia possesses superhuman strength, speed, and agility, along with the ability to spin a psi web of psionic energy. Despite not being the first Spider-Woman, I mean, that's okay, she became a staple of the Marvel Universe and later assumed the role of Madam Web. Sydney Sweeney seems like the perfect actress to portray her or anything else.
You all possess powers too.
And at number 1, it's Amazing Spider-Man 210, Marvel 1962, first appearance of Madam Web. Currently at a Ron Neerman FMV of $116, $769 for a CGC 9.8. Cassandra Webb, portrayed by Dakota Johnson, kind of reluctantly if you listen to the press, in the upcoming film was created by Denny O'Neil and John Romita Jr. in 1980. Madam Web has been a recurring supporting character in Spider-Man titles since her introduction. As leader of the Madam Web crew, it's fun to see how the team works together in this first cinematic all-women superhero team. Fun fact, Joan Lee, wife of Spider-Man co-creator Stan Lee, voiced Madam Web in the 90s Spider-Man animated series.
How do you know who I am? And how do you know so much about me? I want some answers.
You will get them. Now, sit down.
And that wraps up our Madam Web character spotlight. Only time will tell if the new Madam Web movie strikes a chord with fans or is deader than the spider that bit Peter Parker.
It's honestly like the least weird thing that's happened all day.
Stay tuned for more character spotlights ahead. And until next time, remember, COVRPRICE is your go-to destination for up-to-the-moment insights into the comic book market using live sales analytics. Discover the value of your collection. Try COVRPRICE.com free today. COVRPRICE.com. COVRPRICE, your home online for comic collecting.